With this week's business report, I'm Nick Farrell. This week in business news, a study conducted on workplace bullying. Hackers pulled off the biggest heist ever, and coffee will see a spike in price. But first, it turns out Lego's tiny toy bricks aren't just fun for kids. Brand Finance, a brand valuation consultant group, has named Lego the world's most powerful brand. Lego takes over the spot from last year's winner, automaker Ferrari. The consultancy looks at factors such as familiarity, loyalty, and corporate reputation when deciding on the most powerful brand in the world. PricewaterhouseCoopers, or PwC, was listed as the second most powerful brand, followed by energy drink maker Red Bull. As for Ferrari, well, it dropped to 9th place on the Brand Finance's list. It also looked separately at brand values and found that Apple topped that list, followed by Samsung Group and Google. Bullying isn't only a school-age problem anymore. Researchers say that it sometimes affects adults in the workplace just as much. A university in England published a study Tuesday on the spiral of workplace abuse. Researchers say workplace bullying leads to poor health because the victim is exposed to a very stressful situation, resulting most times in anxiety. The study says the bullying victim may have less energy to respond to difficult situations in the workplace and therefore receive less support from colleagues and supervisors, furthermore making them an easy target. Researchers recommend that employers have in place strong policies against workplace bullying, as well as programs for victims to learn with ways to cope and help break the cycle. The study was published in Anxiety, Stress and Coping, an international journal. It may be the biggest bank heist ever. Hackers have stolen about $1 billion from banks and ATMs around the world. That's according to a new report from internet security firm. Researchers found at least 100 banks worldwide were hit, with some losing up to $10 million to the thieves. The firm says the hackers installed spying software on bank computers. They then used the information from the spyware to mimic bank employees and transfer money to fake accounts. In other cases, they rigged ATMs to simply start spewing out cash. Most of the hackers are said to be based in Russia, China, and Ukraine, and other parts of Europe. The firm did not name the banks targeted by the hackers, but analysts say the list includes banks in the United States. And as the world drinks more of it, don't be surprised to see your coffee prices spike over the next few years. The head of the International Coffee Organization tells the Wall Street Journal that coffee demand could rise nearly 25% by 2020. Why? Well, it's because coffee consumption is growing in places like India, China, and Latin America as those countries become more westernized. That puts pressure on coffee growers and will likely push prices higher. For Channel 14 Business, I'm Nick Farrell. Your Jacket Sports Update with David Osepik starts right after this.